So today we're going to be talking about a fairly new brand that dropped last year called EveryHue Beauty, created by this beautiful queen right here, Gizelle Bryant. If you don't know who Gizelle Bryant is, then watch The Real Housewives of Potomac. How I heard about Gizelle Bryant, listen to her on The Breakfast Club. She talked about her line of makeup. I ended up meeting her when I went to Essence Beauty Carnival at the end of April, and EveryHue Beauty was there. They gave me a stock card with everything that they picked out for me for my hue from EveryHue Beauty. You see how I did that? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and give me my credit for that if y'all use that. Thank you very much. Add me on Instagram at Britney_Louise, okay? I purchased every single thing on this stock card and we're gonna talk about it today. Side note, I have filmed this video before, but the first time I did it, it didn't go the way I wanted it to go and it was just too much going on. So I decided to re-film it. We're gonna go over it today, my thoughts, my feelings, all of that, all right? Okay, so there are 5 items marked on this stock card. We're gonna start off with 3 of them and we're gonna go back and forth simultaneously with them because we have a corrector and a concealer, we have a liquid highlighter, and then we have the luminous tinted moisturizer. What I've gathered from EveryHue Beauty, it seems like that their products are definitely for the gals on the go. They're great for the consumer who really likes to have multi-use products. For example, what we're gonna start off with, which is the corrector, an almond. So it's a double-sided wand. On one side has the peach corrector on here, and then on the other side is the almond concealer. We're gonna start off with the peach side. And I'm just gonna correct everywhere that I feel like needs it, which is mainly my forehead. Kind of put it on every space that I want some extra coverage. I look crazy. Then I'm gonna go in with my EveryHue Beauty sponge and I'm gonna blend the peach corrector out. I will tell you guys right off the bat, this is my second time using this sponge. The pros of this sponge, it cleans product out really well. It blends okay. I wish it was just a little bit firmer, not too firm, but kind of when I squeeze it, I don't know if you can tell, it's just kind of hard for it to take its shape. Now that we are done with the peach side of the concealer, we can experiment with the liquid lighter illuminator, basically a liquid highlighter, and this is in the shade Seduction, and I'm going to actually use it on one side of my face with the Tinted Moisturizer, and they marked Amaretto. So we're gonna do one side with this and the other side we're just gonna do the Tinted Moisturizer by itself. I want to see if there's a big difference at all. So the Luminous Tinted Moisturizer was SPF 50 aloe vera. It's said to be infused with vitamins A, C, and E. You know what I'm saying? Like this sponge, I kind of like gotta smack the crap out of myself in order for it to blend. And I'm not about to beat myself up over my eyes, but you get what I'm saying? Like I gotta like, girl, I gotta like beat my own behind in order to blend this. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the Luminous Tinted Moisturizer on the other side of my face without the liquid highlighter. And on this side, I'm actually gonna use my Morphe M439 foundation brush. The Tinted Moisturizer comes in 10 shades. I do like the shade Amaretto for my skin tone. So if you're about my skin tone and you wanna try this, some of y'all don't really wanna wear foundation, some of y'all really do just want something really light. I definitely think it's worth trying, and it gives you vast coverage, especially with the brush. You can tell that the Tinted Moisturizer has its own radiant touch about it. Okay, so that is both sides. My left side, your right, is just the Tinted Moisturizer by itself with the added liquid highlighter. You can tell this side gives me a little bit more dimension. Moving right along, we are going to go back to the corrector and we're going to use the side almond to conceal underneath the eyes. Now the correctors only come in 3 different shades, in sienna, almond, and ginger. This is what I'm talking about, so I can tell y'all right now, I wanted to use it so you guys could see, like, it starts off great, but then by the time I'm like basically almost done with my face, I don't know what's going on with it. It looks like it's having a conniption. What is going on with this sponge, honey? And then it just sounds like it's whooping my behind. It also kind of dries out a little too fast for me. Let's move right on to the setting powder that they suggested for me, which is the Set Me setting powder in the shade Truffle. I'm just gonna contour using my MAC 140S brush. It's very pigmented, so woo, I'm gonna have to really blend that. It gives a lot of depth to the face. So this is the Set Me, and it really makes this side look good with the liquid illuminator, but we're gonna bring this side up to par because we're gonna talk about the final product that I purchased. Is the Glow and Go Trio. It is said to be a blush, highlighter, and bronzer, and they are all cream based. Here's the cream bronzer, the highlighter, and the cream blush. I'm gonna go in with the bronzer and we gonna see. Typically bronzers to like add a little bit of warmth, but this is just kind of coming through like a contour, and that's probably why I called it a contour the last time I filmed. The highlighter and the blush really give off a really pretty finish, and I like to use cream blushes and highlighters with my fingers. Typically I use one to lay and the other one to help pat it on. It's like a nice natural highlight. So I'm gonna take my fingers again and warm this up and put it where I need it to be, right on the apples of my cheeks, and just start blending that out. Okay guys, welcome back. So we are going to wrap this review up. My face is finished. All I did was just add a little bit of eyeliner and some mascara to the face with just a smidge of lip gloss. So the first thing I want to start off with is the Tinted Moisturizer. I really like this shade Amaretto for my skin tone. I think it matches very well and it blends down into my neck very well. I like that it's a nice soft finish, so if I just want to throw this on for a few hours, like when you don't want to use your really expensive foundations. The only thing that bugs me about this is that there's only 10 shades, and with any brand in tinted moisturizers, most of them tend to be pretty lax when it comes to the number of shade ranges. So I'm not super surprised that there's only 10 shades. I really hope that EveryHue Beauty comes out with some more shades because I think the formula is pretty good, especially for drier skin type. I'm dry, and the more it sits on my face, the more luminous it becomes. Liquid, lighter illuminator. I like this. Definitely paired with the Tinted Moisturizer. I think they work really well together. I really like the Corrector side more than I do the concealer side. The color is really pretty. After a while, like if you're not careful, it can move a little bit on you. So I'm not a huge fan of the almond side, but the actual Corrector side, I like it. As for the Set Me setting powder in Truffle, although it is not my preferred shade to set my foundation with, I really do like it as a contour. The Glow and Go Trio. Out of all three, my favorites are the highlighter and the blush. They look pretty nice on the skin. This is more of a contour shade, for me at least, than it would be a bronzer. This reminds me of a girl who just wants a nice multi-use product. Overall, you get a pretty quick face and it costs you under $100. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you tried EveryHue Beauty? What are your thoughts? List them down below. If you had a blast with me, honey, love, buttercup, please don't forget to smack that subscribe button and tap the bell so that you get notifications when I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.